Hey everybody, welcome back. We are working on the 1945 War Pig, and what we would like to do this time is patch the floor on the passenger side. A lot of the comments the last time suggested basically just keeping the floor the way it was, and I'm leaning that way because I get to keep the seat mounts, I get to keep the cab mounts where they are. I can patch that rusty floor and then build around that for the rear seats and stuff like that. So I know that I think my ambitions and my goals for the video are not always in line with the amount of time that I have to work on it, but I am getting a decently early start this afternoon, but I don't have all that much time. So I'm just gonna basically rock right into it. I'm gonna patch that floor, I think. Then I want to get this cab narrowed in as much as we can so that we bring our total width of the vehicle down under 100 inches. And we're going to do that by welding the cowl to the A-pillar on the donor chassis here. So just a lot to do. I don't think there's any more need for intro. Thanks for coming back. If you're leaving comments, I really appreciate it. Everyone is helping me with decisions about the truck. I really like hearing what you have to say about the build. And let's go. High Class Trash Invitational. Okay, quick update on what we did here. So I just needed to fill this in. That was kind of crusty. It took me a minute to figure out exactly what I was going to do, but I do have some kind of like scrap pieces of metal over here, and I found that I had this piece of angle iron. I think it was bed frame or something, and it actually matched this perfect here. So I cut out the crustiness of this, and then we're just tack welded in there. Now I'm going to fill it in, and then we're going to patch this. This will just be flat from here all the way to the front and a little kick up there where your footwell is. I think I am also going to just remove this inner part of, I guess this would have been the inner rocker on the 2005. I think I'm just going to chop off there and make it fresh to here so that it's nice and solid, because this bit here where they gobbed on all this seam sealer, I just want to get rid of that and it'll be nice and flat all the way across. So quick update, nothing terribly exciting about a patch panel. I'm just going to finish welding this in and then make a piece for there. Well, here's the deal. It's much later. You can see it's dark out now. Had our dinner break and got a little bit carried away, had some stuff to do inside, put the boy to bed, and left a giant mess out here. But I'll quick show you what I did in the meantime. Then what I'm going to try and do tonight is get this patch panel in, see if I can do the driver's side inner rocker as well, and then maybe just call it a night. So let me just flip the camera around here and I'll quick show you what we did. So I just made this quick patch panel, floorboard. I ran it through the bead roller there. Just a quick thing just to kind of get the floor patched up. So let me take you over here and I'll kind of summarize what I did other than make a gigantic mess on the floor and in the garage here. So you can see the debris from all of that. So basically, put that little piece in there. That needs to be totally welded in, but the floor pan is going to go in there, and then I'm going to have to build up something on the sides there. And then this is going to be all said and done. As far as this inner rocker thing, all I did is I just used the cab mounts in the front and the middle and the back there, and that is going to support basically the front door. When we do the rear door in the back of the cab, obviously there's no floor or anything back there. So basically I'll just start there and continue back, and that will make the rear part of the floor, and then we got to deal with this hump in the back. That's a future me problem. For tonight, what I want to do is finish this patch and then do this kind of same thing on the driver's side, and I'll call it a win. Good day's work as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to quick zap this in, or at least tack it in. Obviously, after all this is done welding, we're going to have to do some seam sealer and that kind of thing. But that's way out there in the future. Let's just kind of button this up so that we're good to go for tonight. All right, so I don't have a real metal brake. This thing I bought out of Summit, and it's got to be the cheapest thing you've ever seen. I mean, I bought it. It was cheap, literally. I think it was like, I don't know, $139, 50 bucks, 150 bucks. I don't know. Anyways, this is what I use to make the kind of bend in that floor pan that I had over there. It just comes with this piece of flat steel, which I guess you kind of are supposed to, didn't come with instructions either. So I just kind of line it up like such. You can only do itty bitty little things with this, which I guess is all right for what I'm doing right now, but 0 out of 5 stars for this one from Summit. But basically, I'm just going to put a little tweak in this, just so I can bend it over that piece of the transmission tunnel, something like that maybe, just to bend it a little bit. And then we'll tack this into place. I got the panel in there. Of course, after my dinner break, forgot to turn the gas back on the welder, so you can see all I did is a little tiny bend there. That's enough to get me over the flat spot, and then we got other gaps to fill in. So that's our starting piece. Well, here we are. It is now midnight, and this stupid floor took way longer than I thought it would. Um, I got the whole patch panel in there. It looks good. I think I might throw some primer on it before I quit for the night, but I've got all of this to take care of. Let me turn the camera around. I'll show you what all the progress was here and the plan maybe for next time, because as per the usual, I didn't get nearly as much done as I wanted to, and I'm leaving tomorrow. Got to leave at 6 o'clock in the morning to pick my daughter up, and we're heading to Louisville. And actually, I got a windshield frame I'm taking to Darian White, and that maniac, as if he didn't have enough going on doing the build-off for high-class trash, he's building one for rat stock. So go for it, dude. Good for you. Apparently it takes me forever to put a patch panel in the floor, so whatever, is what it is. Let me show you what we got going on, and then I'll sign off. So let's take a look. Yeah, so anyways, my phone died quite some time ago while I was making all of this mess here, but the panel is in there. It is welded. It doesn't look great. I mean, no one's ever going to see those welds ever again, so I didn't mind goobering some stuff on there. But I just did a lap weld up there and then along the top. And then on the edge here, I've just got some tacks along and then filled in here on my, whatever this is going to be, the inner rocker. And then when we get the truck cab down, we'll run a piece of sheet metal down and then shape it to basically that thing. So that'll be the rocker that we use, and then we'll build something out from that underneath the doors. So the other thing I did is I cut this ugly bit right here. That was in there some ways. Anyway, got rid of that. So this is the cab mount and the floor mount. I'm going to save that. And this here is actually a thing that holds the heat shield that goes all the way along the exhaust there. I'm going to save probably the center part just so I have that angle there. And then when I build the floor from this back to, I don't know, that's around where the back of the cab is going to be, we'll obviously need to build floor structure and cab mounts back there. So anyways, today's project was just this, and then putting this in. I did do the kind of deconstruction on this side here to cut out that piece, and this side actually was kind of rotten as well. You can see it didn't look good, so glad we got rid of that. This is a little bit spongy here. It's a little bit soft. I really don't want to replace this whole thing, so I'm going to clean that up, make sure there's no pinholes in it, and when I put that rocker piece here, front to back, I'm just going to take a piece of sheet metal, and I'll probably go over to this first bead rolled thing that they got it, or they probably stamped this. Just so we got some metal in there, we'll probably lap it and then put some plug welds in it as well, just so that this edge of the floor is a little bit more sturdy. And I got to get rid of all the rusty crusties in there. I said this a long time ago in some other video. We're going back a long ways, but I did buy from Eastwood some of their nope, that's body filler. That's the epoxy finish. This might be it. There you go. Just some protective rust inhibitive coating, and we are going to put that all over the floor. So what I'm going to do now is just clean my mess up, sign off, get to bed, and then rock and roll to Louisville tomorrow. So I will sign off, quit boring you to death, and we'll work on that some other time. Eventually, I promise, it will be part of this chassis. All right, I'm out of here. Got to clean up. Catch you guys later.